CC, how many people know about CC or have been here? Okay, CC is a youth creative development program. We are an after-school, year-round, tuition-free program, long-term, and we help to build our young artists who come in. We have middle school and high school students who come in, and we help to professionally develop them in the arts. We have shows year-round here in the Black Box. We have a season of shows. We'd love for you to come and see them. We have some brochures over there on the table on your way out if you'd like. If you have any questions, you can come to me. We have 3 programs. We have our visual arts program, we have our media arts program, and we have the theater arts. We're growing, and make sure that you go throughout the spaces and see what's going on there. Right now we have our seniors show up. So those who are exiting our program have put some of their work out there in their artist statements and told a little bit about themselves. And there's a lot happening here. We'd love for you to connect with our community and be a part of it, and just to get to know you and to share what's happening here. So I'm going to bring up Shimi. Thank you very much, and have a great show.
Welcome to our annual showcase of the best works from the 2013-14 WIP season. How many of you have attended a WIP in the previous season, starting September through now? Excellent. A WIP sometime in your recent lives? Who's never ever been to a WIP before? And who's never been to WIP Creme before? Awesome. Welcome. There's quite the variety in here. So just a very brief little history about WIP Creme. It really does go back to the early 2000s, when Dance Umbrella first started doing major events for Dance Month, including a jury showcase at the Carver. I don't know who's young enough to remember those glory days. So the then coordinator of Dance Umbrella and WIP, Georgina Morgan, and I talked about how it would be nice to also provide space for local artists creating new work to showcase and celebrate as well. So that was where the idea of WIP Creme came from, and it's just been happening ever since then. And it's just a really fun way to celebrate the hard work that artists have put into the season, as well as you, the audience, for giving us feedback. So for those of you that don't know what WIP is at all, WIP is Wednesdays in Performance, Works in Progress, a monthly dance lab. We book up to 3 artists to show up to 10 minutes each of work that's movement-based, that's dance or performance art. And we follow that with a critical response session, which is a moderated feedback method based on something created by Liz Lerman, who is a really well-known choreographer and dance maker. So your feedback has been crucial in giving these artists what they need to continue developing their work. So the program for WIP Creme tonight includes notes from the artists specifically about what they gained from their experience at WIP in this past season. So that's just a way of acknowledging your work, so I hope you also are proud of yourselves. A few other people I'd like to thank before we get going. Lisa Benson and San Antonio Dance Umbrella for providing the reception that you're going to enjoy after the show. Yes. I would like to thank my co-coordinator, Amber Ortega-Perez, who hates coming out here for these things, so I won't make her. But she's the one who kind of holds me down and has helped to really make this event run smoothly. So I know I couldn't do it without her, and she and I together represent this long-running collaboration between Dance Umbrella and Jumpstart Performance Company. I want to thank Eric Mossy from Jumpstart Performance Company for helping with so much of the crucial paperwork, including the program, because that's like one of the things I'm really not fond of doing, so I appreciate him being able to do that. Billy Munoz, our technical director, for always making the work beautiful. And Stacey, for being really generous with the space. When I asked that what another organization would have considered the last minute, they were really generous in working with us and providing us a beautiful black box space, and I'm really grateful for that. So tonight's event will run as thusly. After I'm done talking so much, we will begin the event, and there will be no introduction or verbal entertainments in between. So the program will roll smoothly with a low light in between each act. So at which point you may shuffle, stretch, silently, whichever, and people may be rolling in to try and find seats. At the end of the evening, you will all be welcome to leave the theater forthwith and enjoy the suites in the lobby, and you'll be directed to those. A few requests I have of you: please put your phone on silent. We do have someone recording tonight, and if you feel so compelled to take photos, please don't use a flash and disconcert the performers. So if you could do us that courtesy, I would be very grateful to you. Please also continue to support Dance Umbrella and Jumpstart through visiting our websites and our social media and making donations. The slightly higher price of tonight's event goes right back into programming WIP and making opportunities for your friends and family to continue to make work and get feedback. So we thank you for that. Finally, if it's at all possible, if we can consider shifting downwards so that we don't have too many empty seats in the middle, so that if people come in late, they won't be crawling over your laps, unless you like that, and if so, then enjoy. But if you can help us with that, that would be lovely. Are we all ready to enjoy a lovely evening of dance? Yes.